Is safe when they visit from underage drinking. 2 News reporter Liz Bryant went along on an undercover sting tonight and reveals the results. Liz?
And Karen, the results are in and they're good. We went to 12 of these booths tonight, either alcohol, wine, or beer sellers, and none sold to the undercover underage teenager. We do want to tell you, though, that I talked to the alcohol manager who said he did go up to some of the vendors and alerted them when this happened. With cash in hand and confidence in tow, this 18-year-old walks up with his real Oklahoma ID to buy some beer.
A little bit excited, you know, you want to see if what's going to happen.
Jennifer Pate turns Matt down.
I've had kids come up here and just be like, "Oh, can you sell me beer?" I know I'm underage.
She's out here selling beer to earn some extra spending money, but if caught handing over a cold one to a minor or drunk person, all that extra cash goes down the drain.
No, I won't sell to you. I'm going to ID everybody. Whether you're 80 or 10, you're going to get ID'd, so don't come to my tent.
So Matt is actually a high school senior, and this is a part of his criminal justice class. But for him, it's real-world experience. He aspires to be a Tulsa police officer, then sign on with the FBI or the ATF.
You're only 18.
I am. But I've known since I was 8 years old that I want to do law enforcement, and I have been training somewhat since for about 3 years now.
As for Jennifer, she's one of 140 vendors out here trained by the state's alcohol commission to avoid a felony mistake.
We can be sued or charged with something happening when they leave the fair.
Now, I've done this story the last 3 years. Last year's results, great. No vendors sold to the undercover underage teen. 2 years ago, the results quite different. There were some buys. Live at the fair, Liz Bryant, 2 News, works for you.
Thank you, Liz. Now here's a little history about the Tulsa State Fair. It first started as a street fair in the 1890s. In 1903, it became the Tulsa Free Fair. In 1935, the legislature granted Tulsa State Fair status. This after organizers spent $500,000 building the pavilion, that Art Deco style building. Now,